copy on this little old rinky-dink 2-cent radio and nickel antenna?
Someone's calling Fox, man. Hold on a minute. Who's calling Fox, man? That's me, 362, UDX362. We hear you out there.
Hey, Fox, man, this is 65 Mike down here in Harriman. I heard you talking that skip there a while ago. You were ready to get north across there.
Yeah, I'm on the beam antenna. That was the Quad 5 Top Gun radio a while ago. That's what I was talking to the guy in California about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that was me.
Hey, I tell you what, you've made a mighty fine trip there. That radio's done you a super job there.
Yeah, I'm on the Grant right now. I'm on the 4 on beam right now. But that was the Quad 5 Top Gun with the Make-A-Wee 5000, the one with the orange radio. That's the one you heard when I was talking to those guys in California about 20 minutes ago. That was me on Barefoot.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, well, I was talking to, I went up above 40 there just a little bit on,
That's Flash.
I think 455 or somewhere up in there, and I was talking to a guy in Texas, a couple out there in Bakersfield, and one in Queensland, Australia.
Cool. Hold on, man. I'm going to swing my beam to you in a minute.
A real good job out here. He couldn't hardly believe that I was getting back there and off the splatter.
I'm still in the guys on stream. That was Flash. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go get him a second. That's Flash on channel 12. He heard me on one of my Make-A 5000. He was pretty close to me, about maybe 12 miles away. I'll give him a 50 degrees in a second. I'll go get him in a second. I know exactly where he's at. Hammer's right at 50 degrees. Are you still there? How about a Flash in Harriman, Tennessee? I hear you out there. I got my beam pointing toward your way right now. Where was he at? I think he's around 60 degrees. How about it, Flash? You out there? Calling CQDX. This is UDX362 Fox, man. I hear you out there. We were talking a minute ago. I might have to point back to where I had it 310. My beam was hitting the mountains. That's what it was. It reflects back on the guy. Yeah, you're on my backside of the beam. You heard me on my Quad 5, man. That was cool. How's it looking on the thing? Signal's looking good. I got a tempo right here next to this thing. It's holding at 2 pounds 3. That's why I fixed this. I got a piece of long tin on the tripod on the side. So it's looking good. We're not going to lose any signal on it. That's why I did that. He was at 12 miles away. My beam was pointing 310 degrees. That beam was hitting on the backside toward Harriman, Tennessee, 12 miles away. That was cool. You guys heard that? I'm going to go get my soda, man. Was that Flash? Hey, Flash, you there? Who's the one from calling me Fox, man, over in Harriman, Tennessee? This is me, UDX362. I hear you got 7 pounds on my backside of the beam. I pointed back to 310 degrees. I guess we lost him. That was Flash, guys. I have talked to him before. There's Golden Gate. Cool. He's back. I'm going to say hi to Golden Gate. This is the check-in today.
There's 188 Snow Beast, 188 Snow Beast, and some other of his friends. I forgot their name. actually down there, 17 or 22 on AM, kiddo.
There's Golden Gate. We got him, baby. How's my thing looking? Looking at 3 bars, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's been like that too.
How about it, bud? 357. You still out there?
Let's go get Golden Gate. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. This is UDX362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. How about the UDX1220 Golden Gate in California? We hear you out there. Come on,
I did hear about that from other people from other stations. I personally don't know people in the groups, but I did hear and people talking about it at a recent get-together we had with the Bay Area Jawjackers. We recently
There's
had a
Golden Gate.
and
I hear him really good.
History, people telling stories, and I think I would recommend you go down and post it.
He's holding 20 pounds. We're at 290. How about the Golden Gate 1220 out in California? We hear you loud and clear. This is UDX362 from Fox, man. Waving on back, man. You're doing good out there. We're on the live stream right now.
Hey, 362 Fox, man. I hear you, brother. 362 Fox, man.
Yeah, you're making about 20 to 30, man. You're sounding good on my beam today. We got you on the live video gate on the live stream right now. Sounding good out there, Golden Gate. You're coming in loud and clear. I got you pointing at 290 degrees at you right now.
Hey, brother out there with the Fresno Bakersfield, I'm going to switch over to the other operator coming in here from Fox, from Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, before I let you go, Fresno Bakersfield, what's your call time again?
How about that Fox man? How about it Fox man, Tennessee, 211 Sacramento, California.
Still keep talking and talking.
All right, 211 Sacramento. Got 7 pounds. The Golden Gate smacking at 30 out here. I'm waiting back to 221 out there, Sacramento, California. This is UDX362 from Fox, man. We're here loud and clear.
What's going on, big brother?
Sacramento, California. Are you live right now?
Yes, we are live right now. We're on the live video gate. We're on the live stream right now.
All right, Roger.
Okay, I see you got that live shit going, man. We're trying to find this live stream now so we can go on there and check it out. Let me fix my mustache and throw on my Ray-Bans. Let's get it, Fox, man.
Weekend out there, Memorial Day, and hello, 455. How's everything on your side?
Yeah, Sacramento, California is getting hammered so far. I hear Golden Gate. He's the loudest station out there right now. He is smacking on the meters out here today. I finally fixed this on the Wi-Fi issue. I got a tinfoil on the side of my tripod, so it should be okay with the live stream, no problem.
Hey, 455. We'll let you go. 049 Wayland, 11 Sacramento, Cal.
Hey, man, all his compliments today when the Foxman comes out here with his camera. I'm going to do it.
1847, New Jersey, 049, Monterey Bay.
I'm here with some binoculars looking for your old station. Hey, 362 Foxman, UDX1220 on San Francisco.
All right, UDX1220, you're making a great trip today. You're walking all over the people right now. You're making a trip over to Knoxville, Tennessee. UDX362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Sounding good at 20 to 30 out here on my beam tonight, but man, I'm sure you saw that video on the one I made that contact to Yellow Knight Canada last night. That was an awesome contact there on the live stream last night.
All right, yo, yeah, I'm just a bit of good operation. I'm running low power. No amplifier. Caller channel? How you turn on the caller channel? Let's get that movie and bring it down to channel 37.
All right, I'm going to go down there, QSL.
47049, standing by.
B5.
Man, that guy was getting hit. Let's go to 37, Golden Gate. We got it close on this thing.
Golden Gate for Foxman.
Go ahead, Golden Gate, Fox. This is Fox, man. I hear you out there. You're sounding good. 30 pounds out there. We got you on the live stream.
Well, big brother, there was some heavy traffic going on up there on channel 38. There was this one guy, it seemed like he was telling a story. He was telling a story share of the book and kept going on and on and on. I did ask him kindly if he can cue us live because that is the calling channel. But how the heck am I going to get in contact with you with him talking over and over again? It's like he was talking to the left, talking to the right, he was talking backwards. He was doing like the hokey pokey and turning himself all around.
Yeah, that's right. I was on the Quad 5 about 5 minutes ago. I was talking to Mopar, And I was talking to that guy in San Diego, California. That's what I was making a great trip on Barefoot Radio on the Mako V5000. I'm on the beam right now, but you're sounding good out there, Golden Gate. I'm sure you saw the video with the Yellowknife video from Canada. I made a contact last night, 3,000 mile. The guy had the same beam like mine.
Man, yeah, I saw you posted up that, I think it was like V5000. What are you talking about? Is there a new antenna you just put up, or is that just something that you're putting out there?
Well, the Mako V5000 has been for almost 3 years now. It was put out a while back before I put up the 4-element beam about a year ago, 2 years ago. That was been around for a while back with the Quad 5. Instead, I had to change out the coax a couple months ago. You saw that video.
Hey, Foxman, I see that you painted that 4-element beam. Did you paint it black? Man, are you trying to be invisible at nighttime? You know the birds are going to run into it. Man, I'm telling you, when the sun is hitting right there, you can probably cook some steaks and some onions on that antenna.
Yeah, the antenna, that 4-element beam, I'm on it right now with the Quad 5, the Grant radio. And I was talking to a guy, World Radio 115 last night up in Canada named Howard. Mark Sanquist actually heard it on the radio last night. How's my audio making a trip to California today? I hear you're good at 30 pounds. You're making a great trip on your radio out there, Golden Gate. And you're on that 80 tone right there. I'm sure you're on the, are you on the live video gate right now or you're offline? See there?
Hey, Foxman, we at QSY 36. QSY 36. There's some heavy traffic going on over here.
Okay, I'm going to go to 36.
Hello, Foxman. Hello, Foxman. Knoxville, Tennessee. San Francisco, California for Knoxville, Tennessee.
Go ahead, this is Foxman from Knoxville, Tennessee, UDX362. We got you, Golden Gate. You sounded good at 20 to 30 out here. You're coming in loud out here tonight. Very good on the audio.
Can you tell me, brother? Yeah, we got this video that we're going to send it back to you, man. We always appreciate your station. My favorite UDX station out there, Mr. Foxman. You know that UDX1220 is always out there with a telescope looking for you.
Yeah, that's right, QSL, man. Your audio sounded beautiful. Conditions are starting to come back today, but we've been out of DX for a while, for almost a couple of weeks, but I think conditions are going to be good by this week, I think I heard. I saw the solar reports on it.
That means that we're going to be staying up late. We're going to be staying up late, man, so I don't know if you're drinking coffee or if you're drinking Coca-Cola or something, but I think we probably will go past our bedtime and putting the pedal to the metal. You know, that green line last night was sure moving and grooving. I was talking to Australia out there, and I know that you can make it to Australia with no problem.
Yes, I can make it to Australia and New Zealand. It happened about 2 weeks ago, and I came in pretty good, but there was the condition was bad, but it was starting to come back. We might make it to Australia late tonight, but there's a show called Tube Radio Night coming on right now on Rooster's CB Radio Connection. I'm sure he's out there, but you'll be able to hear it on Channel 26. But he's actually running a GM Electronics 5000. That's what he's going to be running tonight.
South Carolina, UDX21, he does some kind of like a live feed or something like that. I think you sent me the link to it, and I started going over there, and I always see all the UDX posse up in there.
Yeah, I know that, but he's going to do a show tomorrow night. It's supposed to be a contest, I think it is. And I saw 390 Wagmaster last night, but yeah, he was coming pretty good. But we had those severe storm a couple of nights ago, but the antennas made it through the severe weather. They held up pretty good.
Yeah, I noticed that you've been talking about the antennas out there, when you put the maps out there, and your antennas, how they doing with the wind, and you ever get struck by lightning over there, yourself?
My antennas were not struck by lightning. I disconnected my antennas that day. I did a few days ago, but we had a tornado about 9 miles west of me. It stayed on the plateau and it headed right up toward Harriman, Tennessee. Then it spun up another tornado north of my county and had an EF1 tornado up near south of Oak Ridge, but that's where it went. But mostly we had a lot of inline severe thunderstorms. It was all cloud-to-cloud type lightning storms. You can actually hear it on my Randy too when I was in the basement a few nights ago.
I know that you got that Randy, that handheld is really good. That's a really good HD right there. Do you have an aftermarket antenna for it? You know, they got the telescopic aftermarket antennas for that. Do you use the stock antenna or aftermarket?
I was using the stock antenna a couple of nights ago, and I picked up Chattanooga on the weather station, and Knoxville was under maintenance for the last 4 days. Their weather stations were down. But I have that aftermarket antenna that Andy gave me. It's the long, high gain one I have. And it works pretty good. It only gets out at least 4 to 5 miles. But when I hooked up the Randy 2 on my Makeaway 5000 back a couple months ago with no amp, I got almost 16 miles out one day.
You said that you were running barefoot with that HD and you got out 16 miles? Is that, did I get it right? 16 miles barefoot, Randy. Handheld on the Makeaway antenna, 16 miles. Can you tell me?
Yeah, that's right. With the Randy 2 with the battery built into it. And I ran an amplifier on it once. It goes to 200 watts, but I ran it barefoot with a battery in it with the Randy 2 just basic stock. And I hooked an adapter antenna that hooks into a base station antenna. And I got out 16 miles away towards Spring City, Tennessee on channel 19 for the trucker channel.
Oh, geez, yeah, man. That's some real good configuration of putting together the system there, because, you know, you can have your electricity go out, you know, under those big storms, and you can just grab your Randy handheld and connect it to the big antenna, and you're connected right there. Yeah, that's a really good idea. And you also got that backup battery you showed me on the video you sent me. You got like a backup battery, some kind of lithium battery?
Yeah, I have that battery that can run on the 80 tone, but it will run on the Quad 5. I haven't tried it out, but it has the Sirec lighter adapter with the things. I have that backup battery just in case if the power goes out. It should be able to work with the Quad 5, no problem. It's the same thing as like the 80 tone AT55. It's almost pretty close to that.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal, man. That's a good thing that you purchased that on the internet. I think you told me you got a good deal on that. Yeah, you know, because you're getting hit with a lot of storms over there, and out here on the West Coast, we don't have anything like that. So I wouldn't be thinking in that direction. But definitely, it's something to have. Thinking about it with all those major storms, you got to stay connected, brother. You are doing it to it.
Yeah, that battery runs about 13 volts when I measure it, and also I have one of my dad's chargers. He used to charge up truck batteries with it, and it actually works with that, no problem. I only paid $12 for that battery, but it came to $21 on Temu a couple of weeks ago. They had an online sale because of what it was, but it was in the United States from a warehouse. They shipped it here. That's what it was.
Oh, can you tell, man? Yeah, $12 is a really good deal, man, because you can get yourself like an 8-pack of Energizer batteries, and they almost go for about $12, and they only last you maybe like 3 or 4 days at the most. And with that, what you got right there, you can just keep going with that battery. Yeah, that tornado came really close to you. You know, you said something like 9 miles. Yeah, that'll definitely take out the power, and then you'll stay connected with that lithium battery. And hooking up the HD, you'll definitely be getting out if you need. You'll stay connected with everybody.
That's right. I can stay connected to my channel 12 guys in Tennessee today. But one of my channel 12 guys was on channel 38 a few minutes ago. He was talking to me. He was on my backside of the beam about 12 miles away over Harriman, Tennessee, and I was pointing at 310 degrees. He just came on the radio calling me out there today.
Knoxville, Tennessee, my brother Foxman. Did you hear a station in the background? I think I heard there's a station from Mexico that was trying to break in.
I don't hear Mexico. I got my beam pointing toward you right now, but I hear a distance out there. I hear them way out there. But when I point my beam toward Mexico, toward Australia, I get Mexico on that same direction on 250 degrees. It's pretty accurate on the beam when I did back several months ago when I measured on that compass amp. That's what I did. I hear an Alabama station calling from a UDX number. I hear them way out there.
Hey, UDX Foxman, you heard them?
Thank you, it's UDX 194, Central California, standing by.
My brother Kevin out there, UDX2637, coming in real fast. He's getting you out there in Knoxville, Tennessee. Go ahead, 2637.
Yeah, unit coming back to 194 from the Buckeye. Go ahead.
I'll have to 20 my beam torn, but I'm only at 290 degrees. I heard him on my backside of the beam way out into the distance, about 2 pounds, but I might be able to get him pretty good by swinging the other way.
Right on, right on. Yeah, UDX267, he has a good connection with my station, but I guess maybe not so much with yours. I got a live video going right now, and I'll take you guys on there. My brother Kevin got a super station out there, UDX1220, SanFrancisco, baby. He's sending it back over there to UDX267, and hopefully conditions pick up, and you don't get no storms out there, because I know that you like to go out and do that fishing and all the other sports. Man, I'm telling you, Kevin, he got some skills. He got some skills.
I think it's around 250 degrees on Alabama, but I got a 290 toward you right now. I just have to swing it the other way to get to Alabama. It shouldn't take that long to get to him. I don't know what part of Alabama where UDX368 is at. Is he in the southern Alabama or northern Alabama?
Or some kind of lake out here. They have to close everything down because some of the boats, like they have like mussels or something like that on there, and they close everything, and every boat has to come in and get inspected, and then they get like they put them aside for like 5 days or something like that. There's some kind of stuff going on. It's really complicated. I'm trying to understand all that stuff, man, because one of these days I might have to go fishing myself.
Copy that. Sounding good out of yourself out there in the Great Lakes.
Everything's real complicated out here, man. Look at the gas pump when I was putting gas, and there's a California tax on there, and it's like really excessive. And I don't understand why they're taking all this money. We already got taxed from the license plate and from the registrations and all that, man. I feel you, man. My brother moved from California about a year ago. He's over there in Louisiana, and it's still rough and tough out here, man. I'm telling you. Right on, big brother. Maybe I'll catch you on that 415 in the morning time, UDX1220. SanFrancisco Bay, clear with UDX2637.
I'm going to go get him right now.
Hey, the box man, were you able to hear 2637?
I got my beam pointing at 210 degrees toward Alabama. I hope he hears me out there. UDX267 calling CQDX. This is UDX362 calling for Alabama. Wait a minute. Someone hear me. Australia. Hold on a minute. Someone's talking to me. Hold on a minute. I got somebody out there. Is that New Zealand? I hear him out there. I'm going to run 240. Go ahead. Who's calling you, Foxman out there? I hear someone out there. Is that the one from New Zealand out there I talked to? This is UDX362 from Foxman. We hear you out there. We got a 240 degrees toward you. There's that station in New Zealand calling me. We hear him. I hear him. That's a scarecrow. How about that scarecrow down in New Zealand? We hear you at least 2 pounds, almost 3. We got you at 240 degrees. We got you out there. This is UDX362 from Foxman. We don't hear no train wrecks, but we hear you crystal clear out here in Tennessee tonight.
Get him, Foxman.
That's Gordon. He's way out there, guys. And that's Gordon in New Zealand, down the North Island, New Zealand. I hear him way out there in the distance. Maybe we'll get a better condition tonight, but I hear you crystal clear out there, way in the distance. This is UDX362 from Foxman, but the time's 8:10 in the evening out here. Still daylight in Tennessee, but I hear you way in the distance out there. I got a beam pointing at 240 right now, guys. You hear me, guys? We're still on the stream. Okay, we're still in that tinfoil. It's working the trick, guys. It's a big tinfoil I put up here. My Wi-Fi's down in the basement. Alright, this is UDX362 out here in Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by. Thanks for the contact out there in Gordon down in New Zealand. We'll talk again later. And when the conditions come in tonight, we might be able to hear you a little bit louder, but we hear you way in the distance out there. And I got my beam pointing toward New Zealand right now. We lost him, guys. He's coming back. You're back. I hear him. Yeah, I hear you now. You're hitting about 6 pounds, almost 3, almost 7, but now you're coming back good right now, almost 5 pounds. The Gordon from New Zealand, I hear you way out in the distance, but you're coming in through right now. UDX362 from Foxman, we got you on the live stream. There he is. Scarecrow. Alright, Scarecrow, New Zealand, you made the trip on the video gate at least 26 minutes in the video stream, but you check it out later. We'll hear you at least 5 to 6 pounds, but you're coming through out there. UDX362 from Foxman, waving back to the Scarecrow in New Zealand on the North Island. We hear you out there.
4-1, Pacific Northwest Oregon on the side.
He's 8,000 miles. All right, have a good one out there, New Zealand. Thanks for the contact, Scarecrow. We hear you out there. You made a trip out 8,000 pounds tonight, almost 6,000 pounds, but you're making a great trip out there. We might get you out there later tonight when the gray line kicks in, but you're still coming to crystal clear. UDX362 from Foxman, waving on back. I'm sure you heard Golden Gate out there.
Hey, Richie, it's more like 8,000 miles westward from Harriman to North New Zealand. Okay, we'll give it away. Make some more contact.
There he goes.
From 462 back to 362 for the last over.
We hear you, 462. Now you're coming in loud. You're coming in crystal clear. Now you're coming in loud above the noise. Now you're making about 7 to 8 to 9 pounds. You're coming in loud and clear. UDX362 from Foxman, we got you. Alright, have a good one, 462 New Zealand. We hear you almost clear. You were fading out, but you're coming back again now. UDX362 from Foxman. We hear you all the way from New Zealand out there, 462 out there, New Zealand. This is UDX362 from Richie, waving on back. We got you on the live video gate. Everybody's watching right now. Alright, have a good one, UDX. Have a good one, 462 out there in New Zealand. UDX362. Have a great day. We'll make it again soon. All the way from Knoxville, Tennessee to New Zealand tonight. That was awesome, guys. 8,000 miles.